Hi, welcome to Silverstone CES booth. Today we have the production Fortress FT03 chassis on show for the first time to the public. The case that we showed at Computex last June was still a prototype, so as you can see from the exterior we have already made several changes to actually fine-tune and simplify the case to look even better than before. So the basic outlook of the FT03 is, of course, aluminum panels all the way around. And as you can see, there's no connectors and then only one ventilation hole over here. Okay, that means this allows any users to place the FT03 into a corner of their desk or against the wall, which is something that you can't really do before with traditional PCs. So we really utilized the motherboard 90-degree rotation to its full potential with the FT03. This is also the first 90-degree motherboard rotated design to be in the micro ATX form factor. So that's how we can get this very nice looking phone case here. So if I pop the top cover off, you'll see that on the top we have a power reset button along with two USB 3.0 connectors. And right here on the right side, we have a hot swappable hard drive cage. It's very convenient, it's toolless. And of course, the usual connector and a 120mm exhaust fan. Okay, usually a case that look like this, people tend to think that it's everything inside you may have to use proprietary parts, or maybe the inside is very cramped. It's hard to assemble together, but not so with the design of the FT03. So if I pop the side panel off, which is very easy to do, all I have to do is lift up and out. Here you see we have room for 3 hard drives, 3.5-inch hard drive plus an SSD. And all the power supply cables come out on the same side as the hard drive, so that makes cable routing very easy to do and almost mandatory. Okay, so if we go to the other side of the case, you'll see that this case offers a tremendous amount of room for CPU cooler, which is rare for a micro ATX case. Plenty of room for graphics card. This fan bracket that houses a 120mm fan can be removed if you need to install 2 long graphics card. So the bottom side has fan filters for both the power supply fan and the GPU intake fan. This is magnetic, so you can remove this very easily without having to look at it. So let's see, right here, like that, and then back in place. Very easy. And to make assembly easy, like I mentioned earlier, the front panel pops off, also without tools. So that gives you a lot of access room to stick your hand into the case for assembly. Okay, there are only 2 compromises that we have to make with this case. The first one is the power supply. As you can see, because the power supply is mounted this way, and with the case being this size, the maximum depth for the power supply is 180mm, but that's plenty for a case like this. As you can see, our Strider Gold 1200 watt fits in here just fine. The second compromise that you have to make is the slim optical drive that you have to install, and you have to use a slim slot loading optical drive. But I think for having a great looking case and a very compact footprint, this should all be worth it.